YNW Melly reveals why he set up his friends. YNW Melly has been trending ever since showing up to court and asking the judge for bond. But the craziest part about all of this is Melly basically admit that it was him who set up his friends, but it was because his life was at risk. It seems like this is the new angle that Melly and his legal team are taking, considering he's basically run out of options. This could very well be Melly's last chance at being a free man again, and he is doing all he can to be released on bond, even admitting publicly that he set up his friends. Now, this footage of YNW Melly has fans' jaw dropped, as people are confused to why he would admit this. You see, Melly and his legal team are unfortunately not left with many options, and it's gonna be tough to beat this case unless they somewhat start to cooperate. Now, Melly is taking a new stance and trying this from a different angle, and I must say it looks like this was their best decision yet. Melly might actually be released on bond after this. There's obviously a lot to get into with all that's going on in the industry, and all of the rapper reactions to YNW Melly admitting he set up his friends. But today we'll mainly be sticking to YNW Melly reveals why he set up his friends, because this is the talk of the town. Nobody expected Melly to actually say this. Like I said, there's a lot to get into today, so be sure to stick around and watch until the end as we get into things one detail at a time. Trust me when I say you won't want to miss a thing. Thanks for stopping by today and visiting us at Lime Report. We post daily rap updates and news that you really should know about if you're a fan. For more content, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to leave a like and comment keyword Melly to enter our giveaway. Now, let's jump into this video and take a closer look at YNW Melly reveals why he set up his friends. Today we're diving into the wild saga of YNW Melly. Buckle up, because this case has more twists than a pretzel at a yoga class. Who is YNW Melly? Born Jamal Demons in Gifford, Florida, Melly had a rough start. Raised by a single teen mom, he found solace in music and, unfortunately, straps. By 16, he was already facing charges for popping at a group of students near his high school. Talk about extracurricular activities. But Melly didn't let a little thing like jail time stop his music career. He dropped his first EP, Collect Call, while incarcerated. His breakout hit, On My Mind, was so eerily timed that fans started questioning whether it was a confession or just really dark art. Melly vs. Melvin, the split personality. Melly claims to have a dissociative identity disorder, introducing the world to his alter ego, Melvin. According to him, Melly is the fun, loving guy, while Melvin's one you don't want to meet in the dark alley. This duality became a theme of his music, Melly vs. Melvin, which dropped while he was behind bars. The YNW crew, from brotherhood to bloodshed. YNW stands for Young World, a collective Melly formed with his close friends YNW Juvie, YNW Sack Chaser, and YNW Bortland. They were more than just a rap group, they were brothers, but in 2018 that brotherhood shattered when Juvie and Sack Chaser were hit and taken out. Melly and Bortland claimed it was a drive-by, but forensic evidence suggested otherwise. Investigators believe the hit happened inside the car, and the drive-by was staged to cover it up. Melly turned himself in 2019 and has been in jail ever since. His first trial ended in a mistrial, with the former juror revealing that most peers leaned toward a guilty verdict. Now, as he awaits retrial, Melly's legal team is pulling out all the stops to get him released on bond. They proposed that his record label, 300 Entertainment, would post the bond and Melly would be under house arrest with 24/7 security. The prosecution isn't buying it, citing the severity of the charges and the allegations. Crazy facts and legal angles. Alleged confession video. Prosecutors claim there's a video of Melly admitting to the hits found on his phone. The defense argues it's prejudicial and shouldn't be admitted in court. Witness tampering charges. Melly faces additional charges for allegedly using other inmates to communicate with gang members to silence witnesses. The defense accused the prosecution of withholding information, leading to the removal of a prosecutor from the case. As of now, the judge has yet to rule on the bond request. So, will Melly walk free before his retrial, or will he continue to wait in jail? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this case is far from over. Stay tuned, and as always, keep your minds open and your judgments reserved. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment keyword Melly for the latest YNW Melly content. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time at Lime Report.